As you all know, today is Pearl Harbor Day.
Or if you're in another time period, then I assume you know what I'm talking about.
But anyways, since it's Pearl Harbor Day, I'd like to let you know that I will do my best in my efforts to comfort you, even though I have no idea how to do that.
But what I can do is tell you a story that just happened. So, I hope this helps. Here goes. So there's this friend of mine, and this friend of mine had an accident. It's not the kind of accident where you pee your pants and publicly humiliate yourself. No, nothing like that. It's the kind of moment when you drop something you hold dearly. That kind of accident.
So, here's how it happens. You're walking towards the parking lot. She was holding a lot of stuff.
Some notebooks, some bags, school stuff, and some balloons. Because it was her birthday. Anyways, we were walking to the parking lot. I wanted to be a gentleman, and so I asked her if she needed help. But she said, "It's alright, I got it." I seriously wanted to be a gentleman and hold her stuff, but she said no. And so I'm like, no, I want to help you. You have so much stuff. You're going to drop it. You're going to drop it. The reason I didn't ask her twice was because I once had an encounter with another girl. This was earlier in my past, and she didn't really like being helped. So I just thought, maybe this is how girls are. This is what I thought in my head. Anyways, as we were walking, at this time, we are in the parking lot nearby the cars. She trips. I think. I don't exactly remember what happened because it just happened so fast. So I don't know whether she tripped or her finger slipped. But as soon as that happened, you hear a crack once her things drop. She then has this shocked look on her face and a little panic in her voice. I start to realize that this isn't a good situation, and I immediately started to pick things up once her things dropped. So then, after a while, we pick up the stuff and we find out what the cracked object was. It was a custom-made gift. I'm going to say that because the person, or the friend of mine who might be watching this, might be hurt if I were to say the actual word. So I'm going to avoid that. So, pretty much after that, that's when my friend started to cry. Before this story is continued, I would like to say I'm sorry to the friend of mine who is watching this, if she is watching this. I know these are private matters and it hurts to remember because it was recent, and I'm really, really sorry. I just want to share this because I don't know how to comfort people, so if I did something wrong in that situation, then I would like to know. By the way, the girl I'm talking about is the nicest person in the world. I just wanted to point that out because I think I might have accidentally put it in a way where it sounds like she's mean. She's not at all mean at all. I did not mean to do that. It just went that way. It just went that way. I'm so sorry. Anyways, continue. So my friend is crying, and at that moment, I didn't know what to do. But, from what I remember, I think I hugged her and said, "I'm sorry you're feeling this way." Just so we can be clear, I haven't been in a lot of situations where I witnessed a tragedy and have the instincts to comfort a person. So I don't know if what I did was comforting, but if I were to rate myself on bad to awesome, I think I would say good job. But anyways, we pick up her stuff and we put it in her car because we were near her car and we were in the parking lot. Then once that was settled, we just walked, and then it was just mostly silence throughout that whole time. I was trying to think of something comforting and quickly to say to her, but I couldn't think of anything, so it was just mostly silence and walking. For some reason, I forgot to record the ending, which is kind of weird because you need an ending to end a story, and for some reason, I forgot it. I don't know why, but I'm gonna tell you the ending, okay? I'm gonna tell you
what happened at the end. Here's how the end went. So, we're in the parking lot, and pretty much we're silent throughout that walking stage. And as we were walking, we were mostly gonna go to the football field where we were gonna watch soccer. Kind of confusing, but the football field is big enough for where you could play soccer. It's at my school. Anyways, yeah, I was trying to think of something, but I couldn't really think of anything. I probably said some things, but I don't really remember. But I don't think they had any impact on my friend, if she's watching. I should have told you this before, but we were going to watch the soccer game because her boyfriend was there. So that probably would have been important information. Anyways, as we went in the stands, the game just ends and the score was 1-1. I don't really think you care, but anyways, I tried to say something, but still nothing. Still nothing comes out of my mouth after all that. 10 minutes go by, and then her boyfriend saves the day. I guess, yes, he saves the day. Let's say that. He actually does. He comes in, he brightens the mood for her, and I guess I just stay there and just enjoy their company. We then have some conversations for at least, I think, 20 minutes, and then we go home. They walked together, and then I went by myself. I don't think that was a good ending, but it's an ending. But you know what? There are not always happy endings. There will be days when you'll have happy endings, and I know this is not like the happiest ending, but I'm just happy that my friend is happy. That's what I was hoping for. And that, in itself, is a happy ending.
Hello, I'm Sean, and I'm the mysterious skinny dude.
He's not actually mysterious. He's just a really weird dude.
Girl, that is a friend of mine. Please, please don't hate me for telling this story to the internet. I don't want to be hated, and I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry for telling this to the internet. Even though I didn't mention your name, still, I'm sorry for telling this private information. Hopefully you enjoyed this. That was quite awkward. So sorry about that. Alright, bye! Oh, and happy birthday. Alright, bye.